Alrighty, so I had a request to use Ultimate Escanor with Levi, and I think that that could be an okay sort of team, just because of, Escanor getting through damage cap a little bit on Demon King could be kind of nice, because realistically, we're basically going to fight Demon King every single match. Well, that to be determined, but I would imagine so, and even then, if I go up against a good Sins team, they'll probably out-CC me, and I'll be screwed, pretty much, so... Well, maybe not. I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes, but I'm not 100% confident in this team, but we'll definitely give it our best shot here. Are we going to get the error? Probably. Yep, that happens. Either way, let's hop in. Alrighty, we do have a Sins team. It was pretty much an instant load-in. Okay, we do out-CC, which is really good. I guess the good thing about Escanor in this scenario is that we won't, like, the extra damage that we deal isn't going to crit the Lost Vein. Unfortunately, this will have to crit the Lost Vein if I want to put the Infect on. Do I... I think I'm going to go ahead and Bond combo the Deanne, because most of the time that's a pretty decent option. So we are going to rank up Lost Vein's 2 cards, unfortunately. I don't have Roxy on the team, but I would imagine this is going to be enough to get through. Yeah, alright, looking pretty good there. We do have to deal with the 2 damage dealers now. Zeldra's coming down out of the back. We get an extra merge on the Escanor, which is kind of nice. Escanor kind of throws me off. Like, I like Escanor, but the fact that you need to have full health for the single target card, and then you need to have, like, no health for the AoE card, leaves him in this, like, weird middle ground where he doesn't do the damage that he should if he's taken basically like any damage at all, but not too much damage. I don't know. It's kind of like a weird like scenario for only him, but not that big of a deal. So we did get infected. We're still pretty full, so let's go ahead and go for another infect, because why not? That'll actually put another, or well, I don't think you can stack Mark of Lethality, but this should actually let us crit pretty good. Hopefully on Lost Vein here. So let me see Escanor do it. Escanor's crit chance, I'll be honest, even with Merlin, is not fantastic. Ooh, that was the level 2. We don't kill him here. My god, he's doing so little damage. It's actually insane. Luckily, I think he used both of his cards in hand. So, wow. Okay, I'm actually baffled that he did that little damage. The Mark of Lethality is really nice, though, because it helps him crit. So, I mean, I guess if I really wanted to, I could maybe put Roxy in place of Bon, but it's still going to rely on me being able to proc Mark of Lethality, so they're going to have buffs and stuff like that on. Not 100% sure if that's, like, the best course of action. So let me do this. I'm hoping that maybe... Actually, let me do it like this. And then try to kill Bon with this. Because this, if he has any cards on hand, it's going to rank his cards up and give him a buff stack. And then we'll make sure to take it back off and then do cool damage with Levi. 119's not terribly impressive, but it's okay. It's working. How much do we do against the Bon here? We actually do better damage against Bon than we do the Meliodas, which is kind of funny. He has, like, no debuffs on us as well, so Zeldris isn't doing a whole lot. That might have been a big factor. I wasn't paying attention to how many debuffs we had on when we were attacking Lost Vein or not, but either way. We get some decent Levi cards, but unfortunately, neither of these characters can put on debuffs, so doesn't really matter. Okay, I mean, it was a bot, and it was a Sins team, so I'm more interested to see how it goes against Demon King. Obviously, if I can't... If Escanor's not doing enough damage to hit damage cap anyway, then, you know, his extra damage isn't even gonna make that big of a difference, so we'll see how it goes. I don't know. Alrighty, so we got a real player here. Okay, Levi player as well, which is pretty interesting. He goes first. Is he running Lost Vein? Okay. Kind of a weird team, I gotta be honest, because Levi's missing stats because he's got Lost Vein on the field here. I don't know. Like, I guess he's literally just... What? Lost Vein has an infect. I mean, maybe this is a decent team against, like, Demon Kings or something? I'm not 100% sure how this team is supposed to work. Because I would assume he's just using it for the infect, but Lost Vein has an infect, and he's not getting as many stats on his Levi because he's not running full humans, which is also kind of bizarre. Okay, he gets rid of our Bon, which is probably going to be a big problem. We're going to have to... Or, well, I need to see who his Tarmia link is on. Honestly, with the... I kind of wish I would have got some Escanor cards there. Okay, Lost Vein has the Tarmia link. So I don't even necessarily have to rank up if I don't... Or, like, I don't have to infect if I don't want to. Problem is I don't really have any other single target cards. I guess I could have used the Easton card there, but it's not really going to be that good of an option. Decent damage even without Mark of Lethality. I say decent. I mean it's meh. No Mark of Lethality though, and then yeah, this team is not ideal for Levi to go against. It's kind of weird because like you don't like the human team in general doesn't deal with buffs, so Levi against Levi just kind of cancels out and makes them both kind of useless, which is kind of funny because they have to rely on like taking a buff off, which is kind of weird. Which I guess technically he's given me a better opportunity than he has against me because I can at least put a buff on his melee, but even then, like, he's got more damage potential than me because of Lost Vein as well, and Escanor is obviously not that good. Well, that crit at the end was not great. Maybe we can pull out an AoE play here. Oh, dude, actually insane. No way. I don't know how much damage this is actually going to do, but actually insane that I pulled these cards. Ah, damn. That's a feels bad, man. I don't know if... Who's his backliner? Zeldris? He's obviously going to be able to kill my Escanor off, because I only have one stack. If I would have had a 4/6, he would have been screwed here, because I would have got my ultimate, but... Yeah, green against green, I've already taken a little bit of damage as well. I mean, I could maybe get my ultimate quicker than him, so... Yeah, I don't know. This one's gonna be a weird one. Decent damage. My character's obviously a lot newer than Zeldris, so... Might have some decent damage output here. The cleave card can hit pretty hard, though. I've got to be honest. I only have a 1/6 ultimate. He might end up going for the disable play here. He does, actually. I'm actually not hating on that. Let's go for the AoE here, just in case. I think he's going to take 2 ultimate move gauge off. Well, I think it was a level 2, so I'm not 100% sure. He might end up removing this. Oh, it was 2 ultimate move gauge. That's unfortunate. So, yeah, unfortunately, I don't merge back into the ultimate there. Yeah, see, he's doing some pretty good damage. Oh, I have Tarmia link on my my Levi, so he's got his ultimate though. I probably lose this. I don't know. This is a little stally. I'm not 100% happy with this. Maybe I move on, but at the same time, I'm pretty curious as to see if I can win this. Yeah, dang, man. The ult control on him saved him. Okay, I mean, I'm still pretty happy with the Escanor AoE play there. That somehow worked out for us, but we'll move on. Alrighty, we got a Sins team. The one time I state at the beginning of the video that I'm probably just going to be going up against a whole bunch of... a whole bunch of demon teams, I'm actually not getting demon teams, which is very bizarre. So... Let's go for the infect play, because he's got Purg Melee instead of Lost Vein on. And then... I guess we'll use this into this. I'm interested to see how much damage Escanor does. So, the infect not doing crazy there. Okay. Roxy going way crazier than I thought. She did 192. How much does Escanor do with a level 2? Less, actually, which is insane to me. And he's on attack crit, by the way. Like, he's got his gear set the way it's supposed to be. We shall see how that goes. Luckily, we attacked with everybody there, so we don't put a debuff on ourselves, which is good, so he doesn't do any, like, crazy extra damage. He's probably going to heal back to full with this attack, though. I imagine he goes AoE here, unless he's just trying to really kill somebody specific. Oh, well, I forgot that procs before the attack, so that's pretty good for him. He's killing off Roxy here. I might be able to try to play for the AoE card on Escanor. Not 100% sure, though. Oof. Not really happy with this hand. And we draw an extra AoE, or an extra Infect card, which isn't really that great. Maybe we go for... Who has your... I assume she had Tarmiel Link on, right? So, should be fine to attack into the Bond here. I'm going to push for his ultimate so that way he hopefully doesn't target Escanor too much if possible, but yeah, I don't know that it's really going to matter too much here. Luckily, we don't proc True Magic because we didn't attack 3 times. These two get dissolved as well. We do get 1 extra AoE card here. Okay, he hits Levi. Luckily, he's not debuffed. He's then going to use a second card with Melee with True Magic. That does kill, and then... Can you put me into Final Flame here? I kind of doubt it. Okay, he doesn't, unfortunately. And that really sucks because he's going to be able to attack me twice, I imagine. Unless I can kill Bon here. Can I kill Bon here? This is the deciding factor on whether or not I can maybe win this game. Ooh. And I'm at like half HP. Oh, okay. That was... I mean, I was pretty confident in him killing Bon with that much HP, but then again, you know, Escanor doesn't do the greatest damage. Alright. If he kills Easton, then I'm going to merge. If he doesn't kill Easton, then I still have 2 characters on the field, and I can merge anyway, so... Okay, little baby damage on that one. Pops True Magic, another AoE. Alright, this... I'm not sure if this is necessarily best case scenario, but... This actually might be best case scenario, because I can attack with Easton card, remove a stack of his passive damage reduction, and then AoE. Boom. Take a stack off. Level 3, AoE. I mean, somehow it's working at least a little bit, which is kind of funny. Honestly, you know, Escanor has fallen pretty far from what he used to be. He used to be absolutely insane. I don't necessarily know that it's time for him to get a Holy Relic just yet, but I really wouldn't blame them if they did end up giving him one. Because realistically, well, I don't know, maybe they want to let LR Escanor ride a little bit longer. Because LR Escanor is still pretty new, and he's kind of, you know, obviously you can only use one Escanor on the team, and he kind of makes up most of the human team at the moment. So I don't know if they're going to wait for him to maybe drop off a little bit more, and then try to revive Ultimate Escanor with a Holy Relic, or whatever the case may be. I don't know. Finally, we got a Demon King here. Unfortunately, he is running... Unfortunately, he's running the Lost Vein setup, which might end up screwing me a little bit here. I have the Infect, though. Maybe I go for... Can I even kill Lost Vein, to be honest with you? He might be running Evasion Food as well. This is going to be bad. Let me go for this... Go for this, and then I'll just see how much damage this does since we'll have the Infect up. Please tell me you have Evasion Food. Oh my god. Alright, well, we're going to rank up Lost Vein too much here, and it's probably going to go south very quickly. Okay, show me some decent damage on him at least. This kills. Okay, that kills. He's out of the picture. That's really nice. The burst damage from Scorch and... The Roxy passive does go really crazy. Like, I really like that combo. It's super, super cool. The problem is it's really hard to get him to crit, so Levi really does come in kind of clutch here, but... Rip my boy. He had to be running the Lost Vein comp. This is the only guy I ever see, or well, I'm not familiar with this guy enough, but this guy, of course, is running the Lost Vein comp whenever I normally do not see the Lost Vein comp at all. So, honestly, I think we're still good, though. Roxy's going to do, like, little baby damage because she's, like, really low and she has a Flood card. Decent damage there. If we deal anywhere near decent damage with Escanor, which hopefully, yeah, this kills, actually, so that's great. Even if it didn't, the burst damage from her passive should have worked there. Maybe this will kill Escanor? Or, Estarossa? I think it might. Ooh, okay. I actually kind of like that. That was pretty cool. Obviously not ideal. Like I said, sometimes it's really hard to get Escanor to crit, but Levi does help with that quite a bit. You're going to need... If you're going against Demon teams, you don't necessarily have to have the highest CC, because the Demon King teams are most of the time running Evasion Food and trying to go second. But if you go up against basically any other team and they out-CC you, you're probably going to have a much harder time. So it's kind of one of those like weird meta balancing acts where you need to have high enough CC to where you go first all of the time, or else you're probably going to get screwed, because Escanor is kind of hit or miss. If they kill Roxy off with this comp, then, you know, it kind of takes away most of the gimmick here, and then if they don't have buffs at all, Levi kind of falls flat, but still really cool, honestly. I really actually enjoyed it. So, yeah, pretty cool. I mean, he's not completely lost, but he's definitely not as good as he used to be. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next one.